It's a shocking fall from grace. In less than a year, P. Diddy went from beloved music icon to disgraced sexual predator, at least according to the charges from the feds.
P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did.
I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get!
Celebrities. Could it be a time of reckoning for them too? We're taking a deep dive into all the celebrities listed in Diddy's civil lawsuits and whether they too could face federal charges.
How we let Diddy slide for years, like we straight up ignored every single warning sign thrown at us, and now we're clutching our pearls like we didn't see this coming. Wendy Williams tried to tell us sis was out here with a megaphone in the early 2000s, letting everyone know that something wasn't right with Diddy. But what did we do? We laughed it off, calling it gossip, calling her messy. She was practically screaming from the rooftops, but nah, we didn't believe her. And don't even get me started on that story about Diddy allegedly shooting a woman in the face. Like, I don't know about y'all, but if someone tells me a man shot someone in the face, my first reaction isn't to shrug it off and go, oh, that's just Diddy being Diddy. Yet that's exactly what happened. We didn't bat an eye, we didn't dig deeper, and we definitely didn't hold him accountable. We just moved on like nothing happened. It's like we were too entertained by Diddy's glitzy empire to care about the skeletons piling up in his closet. Then you got Cat Williams stepping in with his cryptic, weird little statements. You remember that time he said something about Diddy always wanting a body? I mean, it was there, y'all. He didn't say it outright, but the message was clear enough. And what did we do? Dismissed him again. We were like, oh, that's just Cat being weird again. But he was trying to tell us that Diddy was on some shady business. What was stopping us from connecting the dots? Maybe it was easier to laugh it off than to confront the idea that this man, who has been around some of the biggest names in the industry, might be doing things that would make the average person shudder.
Finn and Diddy, all these celebrity friends he have, and nobody came out.
They brand. It's all about the money. They saw what he did to Cassie. With the kicking, the punching. They saw what they did to Cassie. They know that nobody in America liked that. So now, these people are represented by a brand. Whether it's something about the music, clothing, movies, they not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them, and they praying that they not on the tape doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. They praying. So until the feds say, hey, yo, listen here, we got you on, hey buddy, we got you on this tape, and girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, you know, Sean Combs. That's when they're gonna start talking, and they're not gonna be talking in his favor. When the feds come to them and show them what they got on tape, because if he had 250 tapes all over, 250 cameras all over the house, somebody got caught stealing a cookie out the cookie jar. It could be your favorite pastor. It could be your favorite politician. But they didn't think they was being watched, and Brother Love was watching.
Yeah, I mean, TD Jakes, he haven't even came out and said anything. And him and Diddy was real cool.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, man. And I know the people in the congregation over there is shaking in their boots because this man then led them probably, allegedly led them to damnation, because those people's hearts are going to be broken if that man is seen on those tapes doing anything. Because people always put their faith in the pastor instead of putting their faith in God. And what they need to do is understand that he's just a man. And he has a history. It's not looking too good for him.
So you feel like celebs are worried that they might be on tape?
Oh, they know. That's why they ain't speaking up or saying nothing. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party, but I know I ain't do nothing. When you don't know somebody's taping you, when you don't know that somebody is videoing you in some kind of form of fashion, you got that alcohol, you got the drugs in you, they're a little loose, bruh. They let down all their inhibitions. The music is pumping. He said it himself. He got it so hot in there that you got to take your clothes off. He said that himself, bruh. So a lot of them, like what he said? I think a lot of them was being swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? They tell off on themselves all the time, man. You just gotta listen.
But why do you think Diddy had all them hidden cameras?
Bruh, when you that powerful, you didn't get that powerful without having 1 or 2 or maybe 3 ups on somebody. Diddy always been the type of individual that want to have ups on the next person no matter what they was doing. Like, he always played artists against each other. He did it to Big, he did it to Craig Mack. You understand? I said before, he did the stuff to Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? So how the ups on Ja Rule so he could go after Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? So he always played those kind of up games on people. So to have those cameras and know what he was doing, it's going to give him the ups on everybody who came to that party. Even your favorite basketball player. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. We know who said that. He may be one of the persons got caught up in the Diddy party.
LeBron said that, but yeah, you might be right. You know, it sounds like he had all them hidden cameras to use it against people.
I think that was said in the indictment, right? That was said in the indictment. You know, somebody, I think Dawn may have said that. I don't know for sure. And correct me if I'm wrong. He would, even if you didn't want to do something, he would tell the individual, well, I got you on tape doing it before. And the person would feel pressured in having to do something or come and do something at the party or be at the party because he already had him on tape right then and there. But what you think when you do it the second time? He's still gonna have you on tape. Those tapes is the one who's killing, because people don't understand this. Little Rod, he's taping for Diddy in some occasions. When he wrote his indictment up, when he wrote his when his lawyer wrote up his briefs and submitted it, he must have had he must have been a prosecutor somewhere or something like that, because he wrote it up like it was an indictment. You understand? Saying all the stuff that had happened. Then people don't understand this. After he wrote it up and he had the tapes and everything, they sent that to the feds. The feds opened up a case on that. Everybody think it's happened. Oh, the feds looked at Cassie getting beaten, and then they just opened up a case. Nah. I think it was more so Lil Rob and them sending the feds that information. They put in a civil suit, then sent the other stuff over to the feds, and it read like an indictment. So they had to look at it because they see some crimes that was committed in that. And lo and behold, they do a raid on the house. So, to get back to your question, all the footage and everything that they have is going to either help, it's going to help them get some more people or get enough people just to hang Diddy.
But now, all the skeletons are falling out of the closet and the whole industry's shaking. Kat wasn't just making wild statements and Wendy wasn't just being messy. They both knew something that we were too wrapped up in the glitz and glamour to see. It's no coincidence that these breadcrumbs were dropped by people who have had front row seats to the drama in Hollywood and the music industry. They were right there hearing things and seeing things that would make the rest of us run for the hills. Now Diddy's sitting behind bars and suddenly everybody wants to act shocked. But let's be real, some of your favorite celebs probably knew this day was coming. They were all up in his mansion for his infamous parties, rubbing shoulders with him, smiling in photos. You think they didn't hear or see something that made them raise an eyebrow? Chilla, please. They knew. They just kept quiet because, hey, when the money's flowing and the industry's treating you well, why rock the boat? In the end, we're here now. Diddy's career is in free fall, the lawsuits are stacking up, and those who knew but stayed quiet are sweating bullets, hoping their names don't get pulled into the mess. But let's not sit here and act like we didn't see the signs, we just chose to ignore them. Now the chickens have come home to roost, and it's about to be a whole messy affair unraveling for the world to see. Buckle up because it's gonna get uglier before it's over.